Hi, my name is Jim Kimmer, Fort Scott, Kansas, and I've entered the contest for boom blasters with a couple pieces of unique equipment that I take care of and operate, partly for work and partly for show. Both pieces are near and dear to my heart as well as my family's heart. On the right is Kimmer's Cutter, custom-made mower. We'll get to that later in the video. And on the left is a truck-mounted corn sheller created by my grandfather and the guy who invented the four-wheel drive articulated steering tractor. We're going to start with that because that's where the battery is right now. Right now we're not in show season due to the virus. So what we have is a 1932 Leymoon truck, lengthened 4 foot, 44 booted diesel motor from a Greyhound bus in the front, and a 1950 Joliet Big 6 corn sheller in the back. It shelled between 14 and 16 million bushel before it went to museum. We took it back, did a job, and it still works perfectly. Last oil change was 1965 due to the France oil filter, which has 3 rolls of toilet paper. So street legal, I drive it to shows, participate in parades, etc. Well, recently we were featured in Farm Collector magazine, the May 2020 issue. The cover's on the left. The start of the article, page 12, is on the right. And if you get that article from me, Farm Collector magazine, or look at my YouTube channel, you can see various aspects of the sheller working, unfolded, etc. Well, part of the article was describing it and what family thinks about it and friends. And one of my aunts, one of the daughters of my grandfather Harold Kimmer, who had this built, etc., had said that she always thought of it as a dinosaur coming down the road when it come back to the home farm, for after the job. So I've added 2 sets of horns. One is the motor-driven air raid horn. I actually added a second, so got one facing forward, one facing rear, and going to use that in parades as well as potentially leaving it on, so when we get ready to demonstrate and fire up the sheller mechanism, that nobody is touching the sheller because it's very dangerous if you're grabbing a chain or a shaft. The other is one of your programmed horns, and it's Godzilla. Did that because of my aunt and her description of this being a dinosaur coming down the road. So you'll see that sometimes we put signs on it and just left them on. Plainfield, Illinois, Harold Kimmer. If my phone person will put the phone inside the cab and look down, you'll see inside the cab that I added switches, siren horn, and in small words or characters, Godzilla. So this is how I'm going to operate the horns, whether parade or if we